Pakistan on Thursday strongly condemned Indian Defence Minister Rajnath Singh's remarks questioning the safety of Pakistan's nuclear weapons, calling them irresponsible and misguided. The comments were made during Singh's visit to Indian-occupied Jammu and Kashmir, where he suggested that Pakistan's nuclear arsenal be placed under the surveillance of the International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA. In response, Foreign Office spokesperson Shafkat Ali Khan dismissed the remarks as a reflection of profound insecurity and frustration over Pakistan's robust conventional and strategic deterrence. Pakistan's defense posture is sufficient to counter any aggression without resorting to nuclear blackmail, a mindset that seems to afflict New Delhi, Khan said. He criticized Singh's ignorance of the IAEA's role and turned the spotlight on India's own nuclear safety lapses. Khan highlighted multiple incidents involving the theft and trafficking of radioactive materials in India, including the illegal possession of californium, a highly radioactive substance, and a stolen device from the Babha Atomic Research Center. These incidents point to a dangerous black market in nuclear materials within India, he warned, urging international scrutiny and calling on India to ensure the safety of its own nuclear facilities. The Pakistan Stock Exchange, PSX, rallied strongly on Thursday, with the benchmark KSE 100 index gaining over 1,400 points amid renewed investor confidence. The surge follows Pakistan's receipt of a $1 billion tranche from the International Monetary Fund, IMF, part of its ongoing loan program. The index opened with a robust 858-point jump and maintained bullish momentum throughout the day, hitting an intraday high of 119,990.30. It eventually closed at 119,961.91, up 1,425.39 points, 1.2%, from the previous session. Analysts attributed the rally to fresh IMF inflows and expectations of further disbursements, including $1.4 billion in climate-related funds under the Resilience and Sustainability Facility, RSF. Thursday's upswing comes on the heels of market recovery following last week's ceasefire between Pakistan and India, which ended a tense military standoff. Investors, reassured by geopolitical stability and economic support, appear to be regaining trust in the market's trajectory. Pakistan's Director General of Inter-Services Public Relations, ISPR, General Ahmed Sharif Chaudhry, issued a stark warning to India during an interview with Sky News, emphasizing that any ceasefire violation would be met with a swift and assured response.
Anyone who tries to violate our territorial integrity and sovereignty, our response will be brutal, our response will be swift and assured. We love peace. If you see the streets of Pakistan right now, we are not celebrating victory, we are actually celebrating peace.
Chaudhry cautioned that a serious escalation between the two nuclear-armed neighbors could lead to mutual destruction, citing the doctrine of mutually assured destruction, MAD, which posits that a full-scale nuclear conflict would annihilate both sides.
If India thinks that it can carve out space for war between India and Pakistan, it is actually a recipe for carving out mutual annihilation.
Chaudhry also criticized India's actions in Kashmir, accusing it of trying to internalize the issue and oppress the Kashmiri people. He reiterated that the Kashmir dispute should be resolved in line with the United Nations Security Council resolutions, warning that Pakistan would respond harshly to any violations of its sovereignty. During a Senate session on Thursday, PPP Senator Sherry Raymond congratulated both the military and political leadership for what she described as a decisive victory over India, emphasizing the establishment of a new red line in the form of strategic conventional deterrence. She praised the unity of the Pakistani nation, stating that citizens and institutions stood together on multiple fronts during the recent conflict with India.
We now have a new red line of strategic conventional deterrence established. Point number one, India is grappling with. Pakistan has established clear dominance in the tactical field with India's far more expensive force. Well, their defense budget, sir, is 7 times that of our country's.
Law Minister Azam Nazir Terror echoed similar sentiments, lauding the performance of the armed forces in the successful execution of Operation Bunyan-um-Marsoos. He highlighted the military's unwavering resolve, unparalleled professionalism, and steadfast dedication, noting that the operation was conducted with remarkable restraint and maturity, hallmarks of a responsible nuclear state.
Whereas the armed forces of Pakistan, the Army, Air Force and Navy have once again demonstrated unwavering resolve, unparalleled professionalism, and steadfast dedication in the successful execution of Operation Bunyan-um-Marsoos.
Deputy Prime Minister Ishaq Dar on Thursday clarified that Pakistan did not request a ceasefire at any stage of the recent conflict with India. Addressing the Senate, Dar shared a detailed timeline of events, saying the first call came from U.S. Senator Marco Rubio on May 10, who conveyed India's willingness to observe a ceasefire. Dar responded that Pakistan was also prepared if India was ready. He said the ceasefire was initially extended to May 12, then to May 14, and now further extended to May 18.
हमने सीज फायर किसी को रिक्वेस्ट नहीं की। मेरी करीबन जैसे मैंने कहा कि 60 के करीब इंटरनेशनल फॉरेन कम्युनिटी के साथ फॉरेन मिनिस्टर, डिप्टी प्राइम मिनिस्टर या प्राइम मिनिस्टर से बात हुई और 100 से ज़्यादा डिप्लोमेट्स को मैंने एंगेज किया, अपने फॉरेन ऑफिस में ब्रीफ किया 2 दफ़ा। तो 10 को जो बातचीत हुई वो फिर एक्सटेंड हुई। जो सीज फायर का टेक्निकली बिटवीन द टू वो 12 तक हुई, 12 को फिर बात हुई, फिर 14 थी, आज फिर हुई, अब 18 तक है। तो ऑब्वियसली अब वो चीज़ें हैं, अल्टीमेटली इट विल गो टू द डायलॉग।
The statements come in the aftermath of heightened tensions with India, following cross-border hostilities that were eventually halted by a U.S.-brokered ceasefire. Lawmakers across party lines praised the military's strategic conduct, which they say helped reinforce Pakistan's deterrence posture while avoiding unnecessary escalation.